Hello, welcome to Jones Girls Podcast. I'm your host Justin. Today for X-Men Month, we're reviewing issue 1 of X-Force, which is written by Fabian Nicieza and with art by Rob Liefeld, which you got this beautiful Rob Liefeld cover, which folds out. Yeah, I actually bought like a couple of these for like $20, and if you get they come with trading cards, right? And if you get the card with Deadpool, it's worth a lot. It's worth like $75 to $100, right? Which this came with 2 cards. Here's Shatterstar, right? And you can see his stats, his power levels, some stuff about the book. Which at the end of the comic book, they give you a bio of all the different characters, right? And here you see a card advertising a T-shirt, and it shows you the different cards that come with it. So there's Shatterstar, there's Sunspot and Gideon, Deadpool, who's not even in the comic book, by the way, and Cable, and the 5th one is like a team card. The Deadpool one is the one that's worth like $75, right? Yeah, this card is for ordering T-shirts, right? Yeah, so this book came out in 91. We did Goodreads reacting to X-Force issue 1, right? Because I was trying to figure out, hey, is it worth trying to order the omnibus? Which the omnibus is very expensive. Yeah, so the book, which here they advertise more cards, right? Which they all look cool, despite being from 91. Looks cool. So the comic book is called A Force to be Reckoned with. The book starts off with Cable and his team attacking Mutant Liberation Front base in Antarctica, which the Mutant Liberation Front are like terrorists, right? And Cable has a hate boner for them because a teammate of his went to join them and he got killed, right? So Cable is pissed. So the members of the team, right, is Cable, Feral, Boom Boom, Domino, which you should know from like Deadpool comics, Warpath, and you see Cannonball from New Mutants, and then Shatterstar. Right, that's the team. So the art is not great. The weapons look weird. You have weird like angles while people are like are moving, right? But I kind of like the art, the over the top like nature of it, right? Looks cool. There's a reason why Rob Liefeld has a career, right? But yeah, you see some weird poses and like some weird guns. But I think Rob Liefeld has like good like designs, honestly. Like Cable, Deadpool, Shatterstar looks cool. Now in this comic book here, you see them fight these guys who are henchmen of Strife. Yes, that's Strife. And there's like a cool fight scene where Shatterstar has a fight with this mutant named Reaper, and the Reaper's like, "Hey man, like you hero types don't kill, so I got an advantage." And he's like, "Oh yeah, where's your advantage now, bitch?" He literally like disarms him right there, and he's like, "Motherfucker, you won't kill me. Oh, it's not your way." Oh man. Shatterstar is a cool character. Hence why I'm keeping his card. I might sell the other copies I have of this comic. Right? So here's an example of bad anonymity. So here you see Feral fight Wildstar, and look at her her right leg, or from your perspective it would be her left leg, but look how weird it's drawn. But yeah, here she snaps the dude's neck. All right. weird backgrounds, but at least they're in color. Right? Look how badly drawn that gun is. At least he can hold it, right? So where was Strife? You actually got to see Strife. There's Strife. And his henchwoman, Thumbelina. You can see the Wolverine, influence on Strife, which Strife is a cool design. Here he doesn't look that cool, but Chris Yost or Greg something, whatever, the 2000s run of X-Force, he's drawn very cool there, which we're going to review that. Yeah, but yeah, there's also a subplot where Gideon, you have this guy named Gideon who's a rich mutant who's trying to teach Roberto from mutants how to use his power and also to be a bit better businessman, right? So he takes him to a meeting, right? And they get to a business meeting, and then they get ambushed by Black Tom, who is the evil brother of Banshee, or Sean Cassidy, right? Also, there's this subplot where this S.H.I.E.L.D. agent wants to arrest Cable and his friends, right? Also, not a fan of Domino's Domino's hairline. She has as bad a hairline as Cable, and for some reason, there's a subplot where Cable wants to hide his mutant powers from his friends for whatever reason, right? Yeah, so that's it for the comic book. So I thought the comic book did a good, for a first issue, it did a good job of establishing what the comic book is about. Though they kind of, because there's so many members of the team, right? They can't really go into specifics on what character does what, right? Or why they joined the team. But they did a good job of showing them what their different powers are, and right? And I thought it was cool that they did a good job of setting up the next issue and showing potential enemies of the team, which just looks like it's going to be S.H.I.E.L.D. So I'm definitely interested in reading more classic X-Force, but I don't know if I'm going to, if I want to pay $70 for the omnibus. Yeah. By the way, if you're wondering how much this comic goes for, it goes for somewhere, if you don't get the one with Deadpool, it goes for somewhere between $10 to $15 online, right? But at least you get the cool cards, right? Well, not this one, but this one. This is pretty cool. And I might keep my other copies of this book, and I'll keep the cards, and then I'll sell this for $2 or whatever. Yeah, because the cards look pretty cool. Alright? Yeah. So that's it for this review for X-Men Month, guys. My next review for X-Men Month, we're going to review the first volume of the X Factor Peter David run.